Oh shit, you already started. Okay. Just kidding. Alright, well, thanks for joining us. We are starting a new series here. I'm going to let my Mannix introduce himself.
Hello.
Nailed it. I'm Mustachio. This is
Punisher.
And we are here to do a Spider-Man playthrough. We're going to go for 100%.
Yes, 100%. We're also going to try to do 100% trophy completion.
That's right. We're going for all of it.
Yes.
The trophies. We're going to try and find every little nook and cranny. All the Easter eggs.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Let's jump into it. We're amazing, so we're going to start with amazing. I always feel like people need to read what they're playing, especially on a video.
That makes sense.
A lot of people watch from no audio. I do need audio though. It's still really loud.
Yeah, I am one of those people. I like to hear what I'm doing.
Very much so.
I need it. It stimulates me.
Stimulates you, okay.
We're off to a good start already.
You got a load game? Please?
Loading screens aren't that bad in this. Starts out with everybody's favorite thing in the whole world.
Spider.
Big old Irish spider.
Oh, yes. My natural phobia.
I think that's supposed to be Uncle Ben and Mary Jane.
Yeah. Good old Aunt May. I didn't realize how many, like, spoilers were in this game. Like, even right there. I'm not gonna say what I noticed.
Yeah,
but
you just never mind with the spoilers. I like how you can actually see that Spider-Man builds a lot of his own equipment here.
yeah, that he's also struggling.
Yeah, he's got no money in any of his savings. Just junk food all over the place, probably because he doesn't do much cooking. Doesn't have time for it.
Yeah, he's got a mic stand right there. I like that.
Some of his triumphs, his first victory against the Scorpion, and
Good old Willie.
good old Willie.
Who's that?
That's
Oh,
the Vulture.
Oh, right.
Adrian Toomes. For those who don't know.
It's my jam.
I love that he's wearing Spidey boxers.
He's wearing his own brand. What a champ. Oh, Miss Laundry's there.
And that's actually something that pops up in the comics quite a bit, is him struggling to figure out how to clean his suit. And I remember, oh yeah, there's one particular comic where they were talking about he put too much bleach in it, and everyone he kept coming across all night was like, "You smell really funny."
Good old getting Bill under the door. We can all relate to that.
I like that they start out with showing Peter Parker's struggle to be Spider-Man and
Peter Parker.
just basically get by.
I really like that, and I also like that we're not rocking an origin story right now. Like it's already started.
Like, we know how he gets his... For those of you who don't know, he gets bit by a spider. What? That's how he gets his spider powers. I mean...
He becomes Spider-Man from that.
That story has been told and told, and we kind of don't need to know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I do like how they've changed the story.
Yep.
So there's certain things that are really different. Like, for example, there's certain villains he hasn't come across yet who were in the comics were like his main villains throughout his early years. I feel like it's made him a bit more of a lighter-hearted Spider-Man. Maybe we'll get to see him harden up over the course of these series. But who knows? That's just speculation for the future. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself here.
Very much so. I do have to say, this game's amazing.
You might even say spectacular. We're going to stop with the Spider-Man puns. Probably not.
I've already performed a web zip. Leave me alone.
They're a little persistent. They want you to do it again. They just want you to web zip all over the place.
I do love the combat system in this game. It's amazing.
It's so free-formed and just like fun to play around with.
Mm-hmm.
I find myself just toying with the bad guys sometimes.
Oh my! I find myself doing it a lot as well. Like just having a slight party, you know?
Right?
Like,
Actually using the city as like a playground and like swinging around them and coming from different angles. And
oh, he almost got smushed.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this explosion would have killed someone.
Yeah, especially with those guys being right there.
Like I feel like they'd be having a bad day.
Or at least you would notice him being a little crispy. Like he just looks fine.
I mean, he's holding his bulletproof side, so you know. It only hurt him in his vest.
Bum, bum, bum. Thank you. I appreciate your knowledge.
That's one thing I really like about this game is also how they added aerial combat and like just
Oh, I got hit.
Spider-Man. One of his things is that he moves around quite a bit. And actually, he talks about it in the comics where he actually will fake being hit and being hurt more than a villain is actually hurting him, so that way no one truly knows his strength or weaknesses.
Thank you. You didn't see me already do that? Oh,
just
hello.
So awesome.
Okay, my question for you. Who is Yuri? Like,
she is actually a costumed vigilante in the comics. She is a police captain during the day. And, I know it's not the Prowler. It's someone else. I can't remember. The Spectre or something? No. I cannot remember what her alter ego is named at the moment. I'll have to look that up and get back to you. But she is...
leave it in the comments.
That works. Throw it up in the comics. Correct me, because I am blanking out here on what Yuri's costume persona is.
If you guys haven't figured out, he's the man of the knowledge. I know small things. Very, very
He's
small things.
He's purdy though. Shucks. He's actually much more skilled at games. He's the talent.
Yeah, he brings the knowledge.
Of course, this is a new universe, so I don't know what they're going to do with Yuri, if she will become a vigilante or not. Personally, I'd love to see it. Even maybe get to play as her some missions.
That would be awesome.
As she starts to become her costume self.
Yeah.
Whip, whip.
See, and I also really like how Spider-Man tools with all of his enemies just by himself.
Right.
It's amazing.
Because it's actually one of his tactics from the comics is he does lots of quips. He's always trying to get under his villain's skin and keep them kind of irritated and not thinking clearly.
Thank you. I appreciate the knowledge. What's Spider-Man doing here? He's here to kick some booty. Oops.
He's so aerobatic. It's so great.
Oh. Hello. Front flip. Front flip. Da-da-da. Ow. Hello. Meow.
Oh, man. My question is, how much do you think Wilson Fisk pays every year in just henchman fees?
That's actually a really good question.
Because, like, that guy might be rich, but I feel like he spends way more than he makes on just henchmen. I mean, I could be just overthinking this.
No, like, that's... if someone has the answer to that, please put that in the comments.
Yeah, just rough estimates. Fly at her. I love that you can just kick enemies into other enemies. Opening the door and then there's her buddy pinned to the wall. Like, oh, this is going to be a fun day for us.
Yeah.
Another day as a Fisk employee. Get beat up by Spider-Man. wonder how much these guys hate Spider-Man. They're just like, oh man, I
It's
just want to
not-
collect my dental and go home.
Yeah. I don't need this in my life right now. Take the stairs. The stairs are for chumps.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
I love how Spider-Man's like, yeah, nope.
Yeah. No thanks. Whee!
I can just run up walls because what's physics?
No doubt.
I mean, I'm kidding. I know that he's got the sticky spider powers.
And there's my baby. Oh. Oh. I missed it. Oh. Where did I go? This way?
I want to say it was back up that vent, dude.
Did I miss it?
It's just straight up that vent. Nope, turn back.
Turn back? Oh.
Straight up that
Oh,
vent.
yes. Super awkward.
It's a good thing I'm here because if not, this is a guy who like makes it partway through a tutorial and just be like, nope. I don't even think he beat the first boss in a few of his games.
Very much so. I just like to kick some butt.
I mean, anyone can feel like a combat specialist in Spider-Man. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
so freaking.
Bye.
Oh, did you see that little? They
Yeah.
zapped him back up to the roof or something, or the wall. That was great. Ooh, knee to the face. I have a question. Is anyone else finding that because the focus bar is also your healing method, I find I don't do finishers as much as I normally would.
No, I agree with you a lot on that.
I mean, I don't know if there was like, could be a way to save up some finishers versus healing energy, but I was surprised that didn't come through in their testings in the earlier of this.
Yeah, I find it's kind of annoying. Like there should be like pickups or something like that.
Or, I mean, Spider-Man has a natural healing ability. I believe. Oh, I can't remember what his name was. But Peter Parker had an eyeball eaten out of his face, and it grew back.
Bye bye. And it grew back.
It grew back because Spider-Man has healing powers. He does. He has regenerative abilities. In the comics, at least.
You think they would actually like?
Focus on that a little?
Yeah.
It's some people will think that's actually, I'm not going to give spoilers for Infinity War. Never mind, I take that back, that comment. That'll be food for thought.
Very much so. Well, lost my whole focus bar. Had to heal.
Right? I feel like I would, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to spam some more finishers.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It's a small flaw. We'll say that. He sounds very Russian in this game.
Think so?
Very much. I really think that he sounds extremely Russian.
I cannot hear him at the moment. I can't remember what he sounds like. Now I'm kind of having a hard time not picturing him sounding like Vladimir Putin. But, or should I say Vladimir Pudding? Fat jokes. Wilson Fisk. I know, I'm mature. But, actually, I really liked the way they did Wilson Fisk in this. Because they actually showed him with, like, proper, ridiculous strength.
Yes.
Because, like, as much as I really liked the Fisk and the new Daredevil series, I feel like he wasn't. I don't know. He definitely was super strong, but I feel like they could have made him a little stronger.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of showed his moments, but I don't know.
I mean, like in this game, he punches Spider-Man, and like you feel it. It's like you know that you don't want to be caught up in his grasp. You'll
Yeah.
see it when it comes. I'm not gonna give any more until it comes. Man,
Bang, bang, boom.
when you get the last henchman going up against Spider-Man, Why wouldn't you just be like, I'm knocked out, lay down? I mean, I would.
Just go into the fetal position.
Like, yeah, no, I'm good. You do your things, buddy. They're clearly not going to beat you by myself.
Yeah, I just had 30 guys come in the same room, and they're all on the ground.
I mean, I know you've been doing your thing for 8 years, Spider-Man, and have, destroyed so many supervillains. But I got you.
That was a very dramatic backflip.
There's a few times in this game where I've noticed where I've almost nuked myself with the items I'm pulling away.
Yeah. Come on.
This here feels like a reference to the story arc where Spider-Man had to lift the corner of an entire skyscraper because he was trapped under it with some civilians.
They kind of did this a little bit in Homecoming.
Yeah, that's another reference to that story arc. It's like one of Spider-Man's more pitiful moments where, like, he really goes beyond what people thought he could do.
Yeah, then he just, like, picks up the building and he's just, like, just comes out and he's like, oh, whatever.
Well, Spider-Man is so strong. He is... I want to say it's proportional strength to a spider, but, like, I think it's even more, to be honest. There's times when he just does some amazing feats.
Wee, wee. Sorry, I thought it was a race car. No.
My question is, what is the city police doing about weapons smuggling? How is there this many rocket launchers in one city?
Yeah!
How come no one's like, you know what? I think this city has enough rocket launchers. Let's start cracking down on this. Where's your permit, Wilson Fisk? Why do you need rocket launchers?
Why do you need rocket launchers? Multiple of them. Where did I just come from?
I mean, I kind of get Wilson Fisk. He's super rich billionaire, but like, later on you'll see enemies, and it's just gonna make no sense for them. Maybe they're just picking them up off the ground. They're just like, yep, free rocket launchers for every citizen in New York City. Mayor Osborne, vote again.
Hello. Don't want to do a wall attack. Fine. Dodge. Wall attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you what I got, sir. Bye.
Again, I know Spider-Man doesn't kill anybody, but that guy died. He hit that post, bent in half, never gonna walk again.
Yeah, literally in the game he went, ah! As he hit the post. he gone.
It's one of those you just gotta like take a liberty of it in the game. Although that Spider-Man sense it only goes off if the person is going to pull the trigger. So like someone can aim a gun at him, and until they're ready to pull the trigger, then his spider sense goes off.
Okay, answer this question for me.
Fire away.
These guys, they went to the police academy. Obviously, they're on the SWAT team or bomb squad, whatever. How come these guys have no accuracy whatsoever with a gun?
I'm gonna go with they're really bad at being cops, so that's why they had to take the payroll from Fisk, because they can't do their job like a normal cop.
Huh? Tell me how many times you're going against guys with guns and they're shooting at you and you're literally just going like this and they just don't hit you.
Superheroes. I mean, just watch any Hollywood movie ever where they try to shoot the super protagonist powers activate.
I noticed that a lot, and I'm going to say this, and this is probably going to hurt you a lot, but in the original Star Wars movies.
Oh my god.
They're just standing there, and they're going, pew pew, pew pew, and no one's moving, but no one's hitting anybody.
I mean, I won't even deny it. If you watch the very first Star Wars movie,
They just stand there and
love Star
no one
Wars.
gets hit.
But like
Yeah.
the very first gunfight, they're at like opposite ends of a narrow hall. They're not even very far away from each other, and no one's like I think like 2 people get hit in the entire fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I don't know if future guns are just super inaccurate. That's actually a fun fact. Is this old Spider-Man cartoon wasn't allowed to betray bullets, so they gave all the cops and all the henchmen laser pistols. And that is why, in the old Spider-Man comic, the cops are seeming to rock sci-fi weapons.
That's a good. I didn't know that.
It's actually, if you watch the old Spider-Man comics, no one ever throws a punch. Or the old Spider-Man cartoon, sorry. Like the...
No thank you.
Yeah, boom.
Bang, 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 bang.
They were scripted.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh! Backflip! Backflip!
So this is what I'm talking about. Like, when Wilson Fisk comes at you, you really feel it when he lands a hit. He takes a considerable amount of Spider-Man's health away.
Backflip. Ow.
Boom. See what I'm talking about? Spider-Man gets hit with guns and it does less damage.
Ah! Ah! Oh god! Whoop!
And that's another thing. Is I feel like they made him really winded really fast in the Netflix series. Or at least he gets like a good combo in this one before he gets winded. What do y'all think? Do you like the way they portrayed Fisk in this game?
I love it. You could really just like you could see it. Like he just picked you up and he just threw you through. That looks like 6-7 inches, maybe 8 inches of a wall. He just picked it with his 2 hands. He just hucked you.
You can tell that even though Fisk is going down, he's putting up a fight. This Fisk is indomitable. Really does not know the meaning of quit. Which is actually one of the things him and Spider-Man have kind of in common that Spider-Man would never like to admit.
Hello?
Oh man, I couldn't imagine how annoying that would be, getting constantly webbed up by Spider-Man.
Hello. I hate these guys. Go away. Oh god. Web this way. Hello, sir. Alright, let's fight.
Sick. Nothing like a... Oh, dang.
Ooh. Ooh, that
You can
face.
watch the stun happen on his face there.
Oh! Hello.
No.
Yeah!
So great how easy it is just to flip around, pick up an item, and
Oh, it's so
web away. Watching this fight, it's not hard to believe that this Fisk has beaten Spider-Man a few times in this universe already,
Oh, yeah.
and that they clearly have a history.
Just like, look at the brute force of this guy. Like, realistically, if you're looking at it, like he's fallen through how many stories, and he's still swinging.
He's still not even knocked out. He just knows that he's lost now.
But what I don't get is you webbed him up, and you were punching, you were kicking his butt, and all of a sudden he broke your webs. You web him up here, doesn't break your webs.
Well, he's winded now. He's lost all his energy, right? You ever been to the gym and just keep pushing out or something?
I guess that's true.
He's got a rubber arm.
Or like he's wearing cuffs now. Give me a break. You really think Wilson Fisk can like not smash these cuffs?
I mean, he could easily break out of there, but I have a feeling Wilson Fisk, being Wilson Fisk, has lawyers and plans right now to try and get him out of prison.
fair enough.
The legal way. I'm not saying the lawful way, but the legal way.
Yeah. He's very chunky.
Wilson Fisk is a big boy.
Boom. First trophy.
We got one. Knocking down the Kingpin. Which is awesome.
Level up. Level up.
Spider-Man and the Kingpin have a long history together throughout the comics and series.
Alright, everybody. We got the skill tree. What are we gonna... I'll let you... So, my idea of what I wanted to do was I wanted to get this one. Oops. That one. No. Oh, wait. Is it that one? Uh-oh. I forgot. Not good.
He doesn't even know what he wants.
This
It's gonna
one.
be good.
I wanted this one, and I wanted this one.
Well, so you want the whole web-slinging tree.
It's super convenient when you're flying around.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It does make the movement a lot more free. I mean, I get web kick, so I'm kind of happy with that. But I do want some of the innovator. perks.
Innovator. Okay, which one would you like? What would you prefer we go for?
I really want the bottom one where you can pick up.
So you want the whole tree then?
No, I want just that one right there that you're on. Where you can pick up a brute and just throw them at other people.
You kidding me? All I ever did was pick up a brute and throw him at the wall instead of have to deal with him anymore.
I mean, yeah, but still.
That was fun.
Either way, you gotta pick up a brute and throw him around like he's a little.
Hello, lady.
And I mean,
Fine. We will do web throw. We will start on this tree.
I'm fine with doing the web swing for the first one.
We'll do web throw.
All right. Super handy.
We got our mission.
And I also feel like personally, if you were to get web thrown,
Mm-hmm.
you probably would be unconscious for a while.
Well, yeah. The other thing I do like about this game, if you look, it shows like your aliases, place of birth. Like it really gives you a description of everybody.
Alias Best Bud. You can tell that it's Spider-Man who's written these, right? Because they all got a little bit of humor to them.
Yeah, we got our move list, which is awesome. Yep.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even read any of these my first playthrough.
Nope, neither did I.
I was
Or
like, I'll
map.
figure it out, because I'm stubborn. What are instructions?
We still got our broken suit. Here we go.
Personally, I like the idea of, like, certain scenes rocking the broken suit. Like, when
It
you...
really makes it feel more.
Like, yeah, I just feel like there's a couple moments in this game where the broken suit makes the impacts he's getting dealt with feel a little more... felt?
Yeah.
Yes. My English is real good.
Here, what, sorry?
My English...
You English well.
I do. I am grammarful.
Woo.
Do you know what? Honestly, if all they did was release a simulation where you got to run around and swing around as Spider-Man, Insomniac still would have made an excellent game, because the freedom you have as Spider-Man in this city
Is insane. Absolutely, like even like, okay, for instance, look at the detail. Oops. Look at the detail through the window.
yeah, and
Like
you can
the
see
reflection.
yourself reflected. You can there's all the buildings,
Like, it's, like honestly,
little pool.
10 out of 10 of this game. Easy.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite games released in a long time.
Yeah. The only thing I have that I just think's kind of dumb is when you go to places like all of a sudden that like you just went on the top floor, but then you're here.
What?
Like the transition, I think it's stupid. I don't know why it bothers me.
He went through the top because he's Spider-Man.
Well, maybe we I don't know, like
It's actually something he's got in trouble for at places where he's worked in the comics and whatnot. Like, recently in the comics, when he got rehired at the Daily Bugle to do the science editorial,
his first day on the job, everyone thought he was going to be late, and then he showed up just on time, but he came through a weird side door because Spider-Man came through the top, and Peter Parker had to like just show up, you know?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And his boss was like, "Yo, in the future, take the bottom door like a normal human being."
Wait, was Jameson still working there?
Jameson was not working at the Bugle anymore. I don't think Jameson's working at the Bugle anymore in this game.
He is not.
They retired him super early in this series.
We gotta think how far ahead it is. He's been Spider-Man for how long?
I think it's close to like 8 years in this.
I think so.
Right? He started when he was 16 and he's like 23 in this game, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was really surprised when I first started playing this game and they loaded in and they were doing an Otto Octavius origin.
Oh, like him in the game?
Yeah, like doing an origin story for Doc Ock really is what this game is.
Yes. This like I thought they did so well.
And
like so good.
normally these kind of stories don't sink me because I know where it's going. But the way they did Otto Octavius in this game made me feel for the character. He's my favorite Doc Ock in a long time.
Yeah, I really liked him.
Not quite as malicious and maniacal, but like...
Alright, so for YouTube bases, these, what we're gonna, you're gonna see a lot of these come up. I'm gonna try to piece together one video of just all of them.
So you'll like fast forward during the guide and then we'll just have like a separate guide for these?
Yes, because a lot of people, like when I first did this, people like I struggled with it terribly. I couldn't figure it out, and it took me so long. And I think it'd be kind of cool to have a guide out there so people can figure these out easily.
You know, it's funny because it's just one of those things that I kind of enjoyed these.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of cool, but at the same time, there was like I did have a struggle with some of them, of course.
I think that's the thing in a lot of games where they throw puzzles in, because it was Mass Effect. They had a puzzle in there in the first one that I could not get through my first playthrough. But I go and I check out all the forums, and there's always those guys who are like, "Oh, it's super easy. Why do you suck?" It's because our brains are different. That's why.
Yeah, it's obviously not super easy. Go away. Yeah, and obviously, you know, when you guys are watching these videos and stuff, like when I play games like those kind of puzzles, but when you get into more depth of those, I struggle so hard with them.
Maybe we'll swap controllers if you get stuck on them, and then I'll...
Yeah, do them quickly maybe or something. Like, I honestly like puzzles in games. Like, when you guys see us play some of these games, you'll notice it. I struggle so hard with some of them. So that's why I'm really, like I said, really thinking that having a video like a guide out would be kind of cool. So obviously there's people like me out there who are playing these games. I know there is.
And you should never ever feel embarrassed about getting stuck on any puzzle, because I'm sure there's something that you're smarter at than anyone else. Everyone's got their skills.
Exactly.
Little PSA moment for y'all. Public safety announcement. Y'all special.
Boom. Wrong hand. Didn't get in the camera. Special.
Did it again, just so you know. Because he's special.
Oh, gosh. Well, we're going to end it there. That's embarrassing. Alright.
I think this one's my pot.
It is.
Just going to cover the label so I don't get sued.
Pretty sure people can see what that is. Oh, these loading screens I think are awesome.
My favorite thing about the loading screens is it picks the suit you're wearing.
Yes. I think that's amazing.
I think the only difference is it doesn't show the damaged version versus the undamaged.
Yeah, that one showed the damage, I thought.
Did it have the damage?
I think so.
Okay, I could be wrong. Personally, I really like what they did, like with the relationship between Spider-Man and Yuri. You can tell she's kind of almost like a no-nonsense, tough cop, and he's Spider-Man with his quips and his whimsical nature.
Yep.
But through his actions, he's proved to her that he means well.
You
And
can
you-
tell some of them. Well, wait. I
And
want to
you can
go
tell
through
that
there.
It really comes through
Where did it go?
with the way they talk, how she puts up with some of his shenanigans.
Found it.
So this is what I'm talking about.
I need...
These moments in the game where you just stop doing anything important and you're like, I'm going to do this cool little trick because
Yeah!
I'm Spider-Man and I'm going to barrel through this pipe.
Alright. Here's our boy, J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson. Actually one of my favorite Spider-Man characters.
He's so awesome. I thought the guy who did it in the original 3 killed it.
The Sam Raimi Jameson?
Yeah.
The Sam Raimi Jameson has become like a staple of J. Jonah.
Yeah, he, like... Even have looked, like, they look so similar now, too. Like,
Well, I just feel like they've made him look so good in those movies that he just, they got the look down, right? Like,
he plays a pretty good Jim Gordon, too.
oh, interesting.
You know, he was in the Justice League.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But he's so jacked. I seen a meme. It was like how all the actors like prepared for the movie, and it was like all of them, and then it was like, what was it? It was like Batman was eating donuts, but like the guy who plays Jim Gordon was he like had a 6-pack. A dude's probably 60.
Yeah.
He was jacked.
Probably beat me up.
Yeah, it was something else. It was cool.
How do y'all feel about the reflective, I mean, not the reflective, the expressive lenses?
Oh, his eyes?
Really like that they added the expressive lenses to this game.
Yes. And they
It's-
added to him to all the suits.
All the suits?
I'm pretty sure. Like when you're the Homecoming suits, his eyes move.
Yeah, but the Homecoming suit had the expressive lenses in the movie, so that's why they're in there.
Right.
But I
Spoiler:
wanna
there's
say-
a Homecoming suit.
There's a
My
Homecoming
bad.
suit.
That's my fault. We've beaten the game.
Yeah.
If you guys have not clearly noticed by this minute mark, the game we've beaten it, and we just have so much passion and love for this game that we had to play it again.
I mean, Spider-Man is just special for so many reasons to so many people that I don't know. I feel like he's just got a special spot in people's hearts because of the way he struggles with just his bills, just doing the right thing, and I like the way that they made that come across in this game without seeming preachy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Peter Parker's relatable in this game is all I'm saying.
He's living the modern struggle. Is the best way I gotta say. Living the modern struggle of, today's day. Let's go kick some crime booty.
I also like how they really show his intelligence through all of his gadgets in this. Because Peter Parker is a genius.
Very. Like, oh. Da, da, da. Yes. Thank you, sir, for that common reminder.
I do love the concept of just like a regular bad guy stopping Spider-Man with a crowbar. Just being like, I have a crowbar, I can block your punch now for some reason.
Did you like
Was he
that
a wrecker?
concept? I just threw a cardboard box at a guy and he probably went flying 10 feet.
I do.
That was awesome.
I'm going to imagine that there was just like a whole shipment of bricks inside the cardboard box. So that way the bricks don't get wet.
Yeah, I hit him here, and he landed over here.
Yep, that's the heaviest cardboard box in the history of mankind.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Spider
cool
Cop.
is Spider Cop?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I want them to do a special DLC outfit. That is Spider Cop.
Did she actually have one?
I don't think it's a thing.
That'd be awesome if
But-
Insomniac made it.
If you guys know of a Spider Cop, and because I know the Spider Verse is huge, and there's all kinds of things like Spider Ham, and
Oh, Spider-Man. You explained it to me the other day.
yeah, and then there's like a Spider Monkey, and there's all kinds of Spider things in the Spider Verse. And actually, a lot of the suits from this game are taken from the Spider Verse.
You want to explain Spider-Ham to everybody? 'Cause I guarantee you most people don't know who Spider-Ham is.
I want to say Spider Ham originated in a TV series, but I could be wrong, and I'd be very happy if someone would correct me on that. And Spider Ham is basically Peter Parker got turned into a pig, or pig got spider powers, depending on the specific origin. The one I'm aware of, it was Peter Parker got turned into a pig by an Asgardian
Oh, God.
sorceress.
Yes. That's close.
If y'all know more about that than I do, then please fill us in. Throw it down where I can learn more about it in the comments.
Boom!
Sleep in. I like how there's like another guy in the exact same
Position.
outfit and position,
Mm-hmm.
just like in that scene. Do you know you can talk to her like a bunch in this game?
I knew that.
Yeah. After this, you'll find her at the feast place because of the wheat cakes. I want to say that if you read the tweets, once you find her first time in the feast building, she'll actually make us throw up a tweet about how good the little cakes are that Aunt
Oh.
May makes. Could be wrong, but I want to say she'd totally take Spider-Man up on the cakes offer.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. Wall run. Never. Dun, 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 dun. Woo!
I feel like I'd be the Spider-Man that would end up road pavement because I pushed a little too long on a dive, you know?
Yeah, just going for the thrill of the dive and be like, oops.
Or like didn't pay attention and like slammed into some sign that was sticking out of a building.
These things are so simple but so annoying. Pretty sure that was the Avengers Tower right there.
How great is that? All the Easter eggs and little things you can find in this that are from other Marvel stories.
I think. Or it's that way.
I mean, Brendan was just talking out his butt there. But the Avengers Tower is in this game.
I think it's that way. I think it's that one.
Ooh, we got a backpack. These are fun. These are little things you can find around, and they often reference earlier parts of Peter Parker's career as Spider-Man.
Mr. Mustachio, can you explain the item?
I will. The one that pops up. Right now
So
it's
this is how
just
big the map
exploding.
is. If anyone didn't know that. Oh no, the Avengers Tower is like
Way up there.
it's like right around here. First date menu. We're gonna review it.
Oh, the first date menu. That is, I believe, a menu from Mix, where Spider-Man and, or should I say, Peter Parker and Mary Jane had their first date.
It says it right there.
Does it say Mix?
I don't know what that says.
Maybe the restaurant changed. I want to say that their first date in this universe, it was at Mix.
I think so. That makes. Anyways, yeah. So this is the cool things you guys will like. As we collect more backpacks, we'll get more collectible items. And as he said, they're all generally about like his past. And usually when you open them up, Spider-Man will say like a quick little like, "Hey man, I remember this. This was awesome." Like a quick little thing you hear.
My question is, I thought Aunt May and him were struggling. How many backpacks did he put Aunt May through?
Yeah.
You asked me, Peter Parker was a bit of a dick.
No doubt. All right, we should wrap this one up. We're at 45 minutes.
Well,
That's a pretty solid part one.
I think that's pretty good. We got our one major collectible from the backpacks. We got to do the takedown of Fisk.
Yeah, a couple surveillance towers. So this is So we'll give you the overview of the map as we're logging out here. It's a big map. It's a really big map. It's awesome. And yeah, if you guys do see here, there's a legend. Everything's locked currently, but we'll unlock it as we play. And yeah, we'll show you guys how to beat everything. It's pretty fun. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, let's see.
Thanks for joining us.
If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe, all that jazzy jazz.
Thanks for your time. Have a good night.
Yeah, or day.